Hey Aries, I'm chucking a few reads out before the end of the year. I've got January 2020 to do before the end of December, but I'm just going to have some quick reads here for you and them. This is the person you are thinking of and your connection with them, okay? My intention for this read is for it to be timeless. Also check out your moon rising and your Venus reads as well, okay? Because you may be able to pull some more information from those reads on you and your person. I haven't shuffled. I'm going to make these really quick. I want to keep them like 10 minutes, okay? I pulled an overall card for your blockage, for something that you and this person need to work on in this relationship, in this disconnect, in this situation that you find yourself in. That card was hope. So my Aries, hope is the card that came for your joint energy. Take it as it resonates. It's a 17. It breaks down to 8, which is about progress and priorities. So I really feel, my Aries, it's about you making priorities for yourself individually and making some progress forward within this connection, if at all possible. But we'll see how it pans out, okay? So I would like to know how my Aries view the connection, okay, of this person they are thinking of, how my Aries view their connection. Okay, so we have the 7 of Wands, and I don't know, to me it looks like a bit like a hopeful card, on their knees praying. But my Aries, it feels like you're quite close to the edge here on doing something. Are you going to fall off it? Are you praying that you can have a resurrection here? You know, you've got all those wands around you. You may be feeling a little bit blocked. You may be feeling a little bit guarded. You may have your walls up with this person. I think it's about taking action, you know. I think it's about challenges. Yeah, and persevering. I really do feel this is about not giving up. But just the way he's on his knees there, it is like praying for something to happen and not giving up hope. But we'll see. Okay, so Aries, how do you... My cards, honestly. Aries, how do you view this connection with this person? Aries, how do you view this connection with this person? How do you view this connection with this person, Aries? Okay, there's the Tower. Realizing and understanding that change is needed. I really do feel if it's not about completely bringing the Tower down and letting it go, it's really understanding that change is needed within this relationship. I feel you're exhausted in this relationship. It's about the 4 of Wands, taking time out, meditating, resting, been through shit. That's the knight that's been, you know, out in battle. He's come back, he's taken time for himself, hung his swords up, now taking care of this sword. But these butterflies here and this window open is about wanting to, what's the word I'm looking for? What is the bloody word? Oh, I don't know. Resurrect, rejuvenate, change something. You know, I when I see these, it's like the caterpillar, and the knight being the caterpillar and the butterflies coming from him and out the window. So it's about wanting this change, this change in a situation. I can't even think of the word. But there's also a sense of wanting some freedom, wanting to get out of a way that maybe you were stuck in. These windows are open, the butterflies are going out, some sort of freedom within a relationship, something to change up. but it is knowing here that something has to change up with this Tower. Sudden realization that something needs to change, and you've got some hope here, but you really are quite close to the edge on something. Okay, so how does my Aries view this situation with their person? How does Aries view this situation, this connection? How does Aries view this connection with this person? Yeah, I think it's about the Eight of Cups. It's having to take care of yourself now. I mean, you're not necessarily leaving this connection. You're not walking away, but they're drinking from your own cup. To me, this is a sense of having to fulfill your own emotion, doing what you need to do in this situation to replenish yourself. With this Four of Swords, you need to take time out, you need to rest, you need to recuperate, you need something new, something fresh, something to change. With this Tower card, you do have hope. I see that you probably haven't walked away from it, but it is time for you to look after yourself now. How does Aries view this connection with their person? And again, we have the Page of Wands. There needs to be some work done on the grounding of this relationship, something to be ignited back into it with this Page of Wands. This is some inspiration, ideas. This again is about being a free spirit, and we do have those butterflies. They're going out that window, and there is a sense of wanting some freedom. You may be feeling quite restricted in this connection, but it is also about being optimistic, to take action, to move forward, redirecting your energy and coming out of self-limiting beliefs as well. Okay, how does Aries view this connection in their headspace? How does Aries view this connection in their headspace? How does Aries view this connection in their headspace? Is the Judgment. There's something that needs doing. There's a shift that needs to occur. There's a decision that needs to be made with the Judgment. It's sort of like making peace. It could be a second chance, but something really does need to change up. Don't feel you've left the connection. You may not be in the connection, but you haven't fully walked away from the connection, but you do understand that you've got to take time for yourself. And with this Judgment card, you may want a second chance at it, and if you don't, it's about changing your ideas. Yeah, big shifts, drawing some new conclusion on a relationship, a very karmic relationship, and it's understanding what you've got to do. It's like a greater purpose. There's got to be something more to life. That's how you're feeling in your headspace. How's Aries feeling in their headspace about this connection? Yeah, wanting to move forward, okay, to a more stable place. Now, some of you, it may be within this connection. Some of you, it may just be making that decision to move away, depending which way, you know, that boat is going. Is it going forward with someone in it? Or is it going, well, that was quite high, wasn't it? Or is it going forward individually? So it will resonate differently with my different Aries out there. How are you feeling, Aries, in your heart space over this connection? Yeah, you're feeling the lack. You're feeling lonely. You're left out in the cold. So you may be not in connection. And what's even more sad is if you are in a connection with this person, you are feeling lonely within it. There's a void here. There's an emptiness here. And something isn't quite right. How are you feeling in your heart space towards this person? Is the Queen of Cups. Okay, so there is love here. There is compassion here. There is love here. There may be some codependency, because the Queen of Cups can have that codependent energy, but it is talking about trying to get your emotions into check, trying to have that self-care, that self-love, using your intuition and getting yourself emotionally stable within a situation. You understand here that you've got to take time out to fill your own emotional needs, because there's some sort of lack within this connection, and you've got to do some self-care with this Queen of Cups. There's a decision you've got to make, either to move forward independently or to move forward with this person. That will be different for every different Aries out there. The action that you are going to take towards this person is the Knight of Pentacles. So there's slow action here. You're wanting stability, you're wanting security, you're wanting to move forward, but you're understanding that it needs to go at a slow rate to get that foundation in place, to get something stable and secure within this connection. And there is the Page of Swords. You may want to come in and speak your truth to this person. You may want to take action towards this person as the Page of Swords. I'm not quite sure that you are doing so, but you may want to take action towards them. The Page of Swords is all about speaking your truth, observing as well. So you could be watching them, or you know, checking up on them from time to time. But it is that that communication, that it is that news. You could be, you know, really quite in your emotion and over analyzing a situation as well. But I think it's about getting your emotion and your mind in check here and not over analyzing a situation. You need to hold back from that. I feel that you want to communicate with this person. You want to speak your truth to this person, although I'm not quite sure that you are, because you're in the Four of Cups energy, where you need to take time out to get your thoughts, get your emotion, and get everything in check. Let's see how this person views your connection, Aries. How does Aries person view their connection? 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 Oh, they don't want to speak. Okay, so we've got the King of Wands, which, you know, is about taking leadership, taking ownership, being proactive, and just doing stuff, being successful, taking the lead. How they view your connection. Again, they've got the Knight of Pentacles. So this is a slow energy. I feel, do you know what? I feel they want to come into you with this King of Wands, but this Knight of Pentacles is them wanting something stable. The King of Wands may be a little bit intolerant here, maybe a little bit headstrong. Is sitting there on that throne sort of thing. I feel this king is a bit headstrong. I feel they want to take things slow. They want to build something long term, and they have the Judgment card as well. Very, very karmic situation. Okay, we've got people mirroring each other here. Aries, you and your person are mirroring. We've got the Judgment for both of you, both indecisive, needing to make a decision in a relationship. Both of you with the Knight of Pentacles, not really wanting to make that decision, wanting to take it slow. You both want something grounded. You both want something secure, but the energy is very, very slow on making a decision on what you need to do. What is this connection for Aries person? How do they view this connection? How do they view this connection? No. How do they view this connection? The Lovers. So there's love here, but there's also with the Lovers a decision that they need to make, which I feel they're putting off. Okay. How does Aries person view this connection? Yeah, and there is the Five of Swords. This is my card of healthy selfishness, them needing to do what they need to do to look after themselves, okay? This is, you know, arguments. Five of Swords is looking after yourself. It's taking control. It's you know, it's being assertive, but it is also, you know, heated words and winning at all costs. And I feel that this person, Aries, is looking after themselves as you are looking after yourself. And there's some sort of disconnect here. I feel, Aries, that you may have some hope. But then again, I feel they may have some hope because they've got this King of Wands, and this is a proactive energy where they want to take action. But both of you are being very standoffish with each other. Tell me how Aries person feels in their headspace about this connection. How does Aries person feel in their headspace about this connection? We've got the Queen of Wands, so they're recognizing it's a soulmate connection, okay? And again, in their head, they want to be proactive. They want to be bold in their actions. They want to get back into their power and have some passion and pursue their passion, pursue their happiness. But this Queen of Wands, you know, sometimes cannot get things done, and I'm really getting that sense here that there things aren't happening between the pair of you. How does Aries person feel in their headspace? Yeah, there again, Six of Cups. They're recognizing the soulmate connection. There is a sense that they want to get back to this happy place here. There's a sense also, if you've got children, they're trying to be proactive and push forward and get to a place of their happiness for their children. But there's a sense that they understand the connection and they understand it's a soulmate connection, but I'm really wanting to get back to some sort of happiness within their life, okay? How do they view this connection in their heart space? How do they view this connection in their heart space? Again, look at that. The Eight of Cups, exactly what you had. And they are looking into this cup and they're like, has it gone? Has this love gone? You know, I understand it's a soulmate connection. There's a decision that I need to make, but I need to look after myself in this connection. They're looking in this cup. Has this emotion gone within this relationship? Okay, there's loads of cups spilt here. And it's a sense again that I've got to look after my own emotion. This person's over here. You could be in separation with this person. They're trying to use their wisdom, my Aries. They're trying to shed light on the situation. They've retreated from you in the hermit mode, but they are trying to shed light on what they want. And again, you've retreated from them. This Four of Swords, very, very mirroring, I want to say twin flame, but I know some of you don't believe in that, but a very, very karmic situation, lessons, karmic counsel, karmic situation, past life, mirroring energies going on here. And tell me about the action Aries person is going to take towards them. This is in the next 6 weeks, okay? I only do 6 weeks. Oh my God, we've got the Queen of Cups. You couldn't believe this energy coming from this. It's actually a really deep, loving connection here, but something is void. Both of you aren't seeing the bigger picture here. This Queen of Cups is again trying to get their emotion under control. They're looking into this cup. They're trying to get emotionally balanced. Again, it's a sense of self-care, a sense of self-love. We've both got codependency, so you could both be codependent on each other, or that was in your relationship when you were together. You know, action towards my Aries. This person, an action towards my Aries. Action towards my Aries. Action towards my Aries. In the next 6 weeks, action towards my Aries is the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, I feel at this present moment in time, and we have the 6 of swords here again, which is what you had. Yeah, I think at this present moment in time, if you are in separation, I feel this person is going to be out looking after themselves. They've got their coat here. I know this 3 is about collaborating and working together, but in this deck, it depicts the one person with their coat over their arms, tools down. They're looking, you know, they're looking over at the situation. They're looking over at you, and I feel my Aries, they're just for the next 6 weeks. I feel they're going to be out on their own, especially if you are in separation. You're not with this person. I don't feel they'll be coming back around to you in the next 6 weeks. Sorry if you wanted to hear it, that they were, but I don't feel in the next 6 weeks they are. I feel you are self-caring, they are self-caring, and at the present moment in time, that is where you are at. But there is still hope, okay? There is still progress to be made individually, and there is still priorities that need to be sorted out in your life and in their life. But the connection is strong. There is mirroring energy. But at the moment, I really think the pair of you needs to get some balance within your own individual lives and move forward to some sort of stability within your separate lives, so that at some point in the future you're in a more positive and stable place to come back together and to talk. This connection, I don't feel is over. I just feel that there has been some sort of disconnect. There's some sort of void here between the pair of you, and it's not coming together in the next 6 weeks. Okay, Aries, I hope that resonated. I hope it made sense for some of you. Self-care on your behalf, Aries. Self-care on their behalf, even if you care. If you care, if you don't care, you don't care. If you do care, they're doing the healing work as well. Yeah, just make it a quickie. Quick update on you and them. I love you long time, Aries. Love me hard back. Namaste, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to reach 2,000 subscribers by the end of December, and I'll see you soon for your 2020 January read. Okay.